the Mysterious Receding Sea series, I'm trying to show that earthquakes occur anywhere and everywhere on Earth. When an earthquake occurs in any particular area, we are terrified. Our complacency is shattered because it gave us no warning. The nature of earthquakes is their unpredictability. If there is major damage and loss of life, the terror assumes greater proportion, as seen recently in China. In recent times, as cities grow and sprawl across the landscape, earthquake threat has become a major concern, as seen recently in the American Midwest. Several tremors have shaken cities that never thought they had anything to fear from earthquakes. The lesson here is that earthquakes occur everywhere on the face of the earth at any time, at one time or another. No one or no area is safe. On the other side of the coin, earthquakes seldom make the news on a daily basis, as they are now doing. This means that the awareness and threat of earthquakes have been heightened. This is a good thing. Steps are being taken now by municipalities to put systems in place to offset the earthquake disaster that may occur in the future. The premise is that we are all vulnerable, so let's take steps to offset an eventuality when it does occur, as it will. Enjoy the video and see the rest of the series 1 to 9. Thank you. The recent spate of earthquakes across the North American continent is nothing unusual, yet it has attracted a lot of media attention. Earthquakes are scary occurrences and oftentimes destructive and deadly, so they are naturally a matter of national concern. First off, we don't know a lot about earthquakes, and that adds more to our fear. Secondly, very few experts actually understand earthquakes. This alone is cause to be scared. Well, first of all, we have to recognize that earthquakes occur everywhere and anywhere on the face of the earth. They occur daily around the world, and sometimes they focus in certain areas where plates meet or river valleys occur. Sometimes they break new ground, and this is taken literally. Earthquakes erupt, leaving large fissures in the earth where none have been before. The San Andreas, the Haywood, and the Mississippi's New Madrid Falls, and several others act up from time to time and from place to place. This pattern is unpredictable. We don't know where they will strike next. We have to realize that all river valleys are earthquake faults, and they were established a long time ago. How long ago is your guess as well as mine. What we do know is that they could have been established while they were still under the seas. Yes, we still have to understand that rivers were just ordinary expansion fault lines while the sea covered the earth, similar to the Mid-Atlantic Rift expansion fault, which is under the Atlantic. As the seas receded, it exposed these faults, which by their very nature acts as drains to the sea. We love rivers, and we extol river valleys in song and legend. River valleys are beautiful, silent, yet sinister as they carry on with their expansion. The only indication of this expansion is frequent earth tremors, which don't make the news but are recorded daily on the USGA earthquake maps. The tremors are trying to tell us that the river is expanding. Seismic creep is taking place. Seismic creep is the insidious element of earthquake expansion that topples bridges and threatens dams. Engineers know nothing about seismic creep. They are not even aware of seismic creep because current mindset knows nothing about it. The result is that engineers keep designing bridges over rivers without factoring in creep. Engineers design bridges for finite spans. The potential for expansion of an earthquake is infinite, as proven over and over as bridges fail mysteriously. So one of the many things to fear in a major earthquake are the integrity of the bridges which we cross every day. There are 600,000 of them in the United States alone. They have all been designed with finite spans and no factor included for seismic creep. There is a growing awareness of the necessity to design bridges for earthquake. Major cities are retrofitting all their old bridges for earthquake resistance. That is a step in the right direction. The next step is to design bridges that embody an equation for seismic creep. You will notice from all the earthquake reports how many shocks are centered near or on rivers. This is because the river is an earthquake fault line and as such is expanding. The expansion is not obvious, as I stressed, but each tremor is telling us that expansion is taking place, and that is called the seismic creep. This expansion translates into worldwide expansion because earthquakes are leaving large fissures in the earth every day. These earthquakes seldom make the news unless there is a mass destruction or fatalities. Such an example is the recent earthquake in China with a massive death toll. Oftentimes they are in remote regions away from urban areas, so that the only record of their occurrence is on the USGA database records. We have to remember that earthquakes have been taking place for millions of years before modern recording methods. So that alone should tell us that a whole lot of expansion has taken place before modern times, and it is going on into the future. After the New Madrid earthquake in 1812, several large fissures were reported all over the United States. One such